I can't get you out of my mind.
We're live.
It's like I feel it.
As you're eating.
I like just down some sort of breakfast bar at 10 p.m. because I'm hungry. Hello, everyone.
Hello, friends. How are you?
Thanks for joining us again on another episode.
On our 10th episode.
Oh my God. Yeah, our 10th episode. How crazy is that?
That's fucking insane, man. Like, this is a milestone. Like, really quickly, let's talk about where we were 10 episodes ago. I feel like when we first started this podcast, we obviously didn't know what the fuck we were doing. And we were just kind of grasping at strings, at least for me, I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I knew what I wanted for a podcast, but it's different when you're actually doing it.
It is, and I'm happy though because I feel like we've evolved in a way that we've really wanted to. I think halfway through 6 episodes in, we're like, all right, now we know how this is. What do we actually want to talk about? Who do we want to be? And I'm just happy that it's our 10th episode and we have a solid 10 listeners. Thank you everybody for tuning in. And I don't know, I can't wait to see where we're going to be at 20, 30, 40, 50 episodes. I'm excited.
Damn, 50 episodes with your ass. That's crazy.
Podcasting.
Yeah. Wow. Well, we hope to continue this podcast for many years to come. So we hope you guys keep listening to our dumbasses.
Thanks.
But yeah, wow, what a moment. So I wanted to tell you okay, one of my goals for this year is to actually write more and hopefully even get published an article or something like that. I don't know.
Ooh.
But one thing that has really been helping me a lot this year is journaling. I've been journaling for years, but I feel like a lot of my journal entries are sort of how I'm feeling / manifesting goals. But I feel like within the past week or so, I've really been going in on my journal. My journal entries are lit. I'm not even gonna lie.
Is it lit in what way? As in you're just speaking the truth in your journal, or how?
I'm kind of going off in my writing, and I feel like it's okay. I feel like this is kind of weird to say, but it's kind of interesting. And I feel like I'm expressing my emotions, and it's actually a very therapeutic thing for me, which is what journaling is supposed to kind of do. I don't know, I've really used it because I've been so stressed and anxious, more so than in years past. I've really been using it as a way to express myself, and it feels good to have an outlet to really express myself and how I truly feel.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's been happening for the past week, and I'm really happy about that. That's the one good thing in my life.
Would you ever want to make that public?
Anne Frank.
Dylan Pizarro.
Did you just say my last name?
I'm sorry, we can bleep that out.
Just kidding. Okay, also I shouldn't have said that. I feel like Anne Frank, rest in peace, you're a queen.
I'm gonna get canceled for that comment.
The Holocaust is a very serious topic. I'm not trying to make light of that at all. But I don't know, maybe maybe not my entire journal, but maybe 1 or 2 entries from it. I don't know. That would be cool, maybe to get it publicized.
Totally see it. Once you're thriving and living in Miami, you're gonna be like nearing 30 and and someone's gonna like approach you with an opportunity and you're gonna publish like this is how I was feeling when I was 20 something, going through shit and experiencing life. And I don't know, I could see it. I could see people vibing with it.
Yeah, like I've literally been journaling since I was 20.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I used to
Isn't it?
journal. That's crazy. I used to journal like religiously in high school. Oh my God, because I was an angsty, messy, emotional, depressed teenager. Oh my God. And my journal entries, they are rough. Like I don't want to be back in high school or in that mentality at least, but I like haven't really consistently journaled since, and I feel like I should. I feel like I should start writing poems, or like something to release my all my thoughts and emotions and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I recommend it. Anyone listening, start journaling. And it's also like what I do every year is I look back on, so like usually around like New Year's, I look back on the entry from last New Year's and see like what's changed, what's different, and it's really cool to see like how different, especially like in our 20 somethings, like how different each year is.
That is so true. I think, oh my God, I just like literally just remembered. When New Year happened, I was talking to you on the phone, Dylan, and I mentioned to you I was gonna like write a letter to myself at 23 at the start of 2021. Like just a letter to myself about how my life is going, what I want, how I'm feeling, etc. I never fucking did that. So I better get on that like today.
Girl, you can still do it. It's still
Early.
okay. We're like 18 days into this year, and it feels like 18 years.
Yeah, it's an interesting start. But hey, this time last year, we were like nearing about to go into war with fucking what country was it? Someone in the Middle East. We were like thinking we were gonna
Yeah.
so the year can change so a lot.
Yeah. Anything new with you?
A few things. I rented a car over the weekend, and
Ooh.
it was kind of like a sportsy car. It was a Dodge Charger 2020, and it just made me think like I really want a sports car. I currently drive a 2016 Ford Fusion, and she's cute. She's rad. She's a leather interior, all black leather, and I love
Cup
that
holder.
cup holder. And I love that, but it's just there's something about being in a sports car, and I want a convertible. Like my dad's he works at a car dealership, and I actually am thinking of maybe trading in my car. I know it's like not responsible because I am paying my car off, but like I just want to have fun, and I just like love the idea of having the convertible and the wind blowing through my hair and like my dog being in the seat with me and just like cruising. Like, oh my God, that sounds incredible. But we'll see. I don't want to be irresponsible about it, but it's a dream for sure.
I just Googled 2020 Dodge Challenger and it does look.
Bitch,
Oh, wait, did you say
Charger.
Challenger or Charger?
Charger.
Well, irregardless,
It had
it
a
looked.
sunroof, and oh my God, the things I would
What
do
color?
to have a sunroof. Huh?
What color was it?
Oh, the car was like a dark gray. It was beautiful. I loved it. But I mean,
And you rented this for your
yeah,
boyfriend's birthday, so like he could
yeah.
drive it, right?
So, oh my God. Okay, story time. Initially, I'm 23. I've never rented a car before. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I wanted to be cutesy, a cute girlfriend, and make it memorable. So I wanted to rent a convertible. Like that was my idea. I'm like, oh my God, like my boyfriend, he's really into cars. He just loves different types of cars and stuff. So, um, I went to go rent one and he was about to give me the keys and then he's like, "Oh wait, you're not 25." And I'm like, "Nah, does that mean I can't get the car?" And he's like, "I'm sorry, you can't get like the cool cars basically. You can't get anything luxury or like cool." And I'm like, "Fuck, I came all the way here just to fucking hear that." And then I said, oh, I know I'm not 25, but I thought I would just like need to pay an extra fee or whatever. Like I was okay with that. But he's like, no, I'm sorry. But then he pulled up with that car and I'm like, okay, this will do. This will work. Yeah. And then another thing that I've been into recently, I've been trying to fill in the blanks of my like family tree. What is it called?
Your genealogy?
My genealogy. Thank you. I've been trying to find out, more information about my ancestors and all that. And I decided to try ancestry.com, the free trial, and it fucking sucks. Like I can't find shit. There's no information on my mom, my dad, like the people who are still alive or like my grandparents. So I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet and do 23andMe and see how that goes. Maybe I can talk about that in a future podcast.
Yeah, and have your your DNA and what's like the conspiracy theory behind 23andMe? It's like the government is like using it or some shit like that to clone you. Have you heard about that?
I think I have, but I'm just so sick and tired of. I'm sick and tired of two things. Okay, this is our Angie rants right here.
Oh shit.
I'm sick and tired of like all of the marketing and information that our iPhones and like our fucking everything has about us. They're marketing specifically to us. And I'm sick and tired of that, y'all. Like I just want to be a free citizen and go about my day without seeing any ads. Like I turned off all of the mics on like all of the apps. I don't even have Siri on my phone because I just don't want them listening to me, and they might still be, but if there's something I can do in my power, then I'm gonna do it. The other thing I'm sick of is, how there's like, for example, all these types of loaves of bread that you can buy. And you as a fucking normal ass person, consumer, you're like, okay, let me find something affordable, but that tastes good, but that isn't horrible for me. And like you buy certain products and then later on you learn that they're full of like the worst ingredients ever. Like it's just so annoying. Even like not just with food products, but like beauty products or like fucking laundry soap. I scroll across a TikTok that says everything is toxic, the toothpaste you're using, like that Gain detergent. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck am I supposed to use? Like, god damn, do I have to move to an island and use coconuts for water and brush my hair with seawater? Like, what the fuck do I do?
I saw this TikTok that was like all of these drugstore shampoos like have I forget the name of the ingredients, like a huge scandal going on with like
Yes. Yes.
yeah, you know what I'm talking. Thankfully, none of the shampoos are ones that I use now, but like I've used those shampoos like growing up and shit. Like
Literally,
why
it
is
was like
everything at the
Suave.
drugstore like so bad?
It was Suave, Pantene, Tresemme, um,
OGX.
OGX, which I've used a lot. I've used OGX. My mom has used it. Like we thought it was a good brand. A ton of stuff that is just the regular schmegular stuff that we grew up with. And now we're in our 20s learning it's toxic. Like I just want to be able to go to the store and buy something that's not going to make my hair fall out, that's not going to make me get like cancer. These companies need to be held liable. Like, come on, y'all. What are you trying
One,
to
I also think it's here we are talking about politics again, but whatever. This is the world we live in. But it's also like there needs to be more regulation around like
It does.
what companies can sell that's not fucking because in other countries there are like stricter regulations on food, on cosmetics, like on
There
so
are.
many different things.
Yeah, and it's scary though, because I don't know what all this shit's doing to us. And it's just annoying. Like, I'm all for being a informed consumer. You kind of have to be nowadays, but it would be really nice if you just didn't have to be. If you could just buy something, it does a job, it does what it says, like, you know. And maybe that's the reason why all these YouTubers, beauty bloggers, people who review products are so, famous, or not famous, but like so popular because they're doing the work for you and you don't really have to like dig yourself, because sometimes you just don't have the energy or time and you just don't fucking want to. I ask
Yeah.
people all the time, Dylan. I'm like, I send him a skincare product and I'm like, is this good? Like, just tell me. I don't feel like looking.
Oh my goodness. You are
Well,
so funny.
yeah.
Is that your Angie rants for
That's
this episode?
That is I think that's a very valid and rant many people could relate to because it's exhausting.
Well, on that note, we're going to get into the actual topic of this week's episode. We're actually going to shake it up, do something a little different, a little quirky, a little off the rails. So recently at work, I had to do like a personality test as like an icebreaker for like a really big meeting that we had. And I know. But it inspired me to like do an actual personality test like on the podcast. So me and Angela are going to be doing this personality test that I've never heard of. It's called the DISC personality test, and it's very similar to a lot of other personality tests out there like the Myers-Briggs, and it's very similar to that, but I've done the Myers-Briggs a million times and I feel like a lot of other people have, so
Fuck that.
yeah, but it tests you on a bunch of different things, and basically the way it's set up is there are 28 questions with 4 statements, and each question gives you a description, and you have to choose one that's most like you and one that is least like you. So me and Angela are going to do it together. If you want, you guys can do it along with us. We'll have the link to the personality test in the description of this podcast. You can do it along with us. But yeah. And also as a side note, like I fucking love personality tests. Like, please, like tell me more about me and like validate the things I know about myself.
Oh my God. I'm whatever about them. Like, I'll just take them and take it with a grain of salt,
All right. So are you ready, Angela?
I'm ready.
Okay, so all right. Are we gonna go like left to right for the questions?
Let's do that. So basically, we're going to be reading a statement, and it just gives you 2 options: a thumbs up or down. So we'll read them, and then we'll like let you know our responses as we go.
So I'll go ahead and read the first one. So the first question is, people look up to me. I tend to be a kind person. I accept life as it comes. People say I have a strong personality. I think most like me is I tend to be a kind person. Least like me is people say I have a strong personality.
Damn, I'm having a hard time with this. I think I'm going to say I tend to be a kind person first. Okay, we can only select 2, right?
Yeah, you select one that's that's
Okay.
most like you, and then one that's least like you.
Okay, so I think I tend to be a kind person, or is it I accept life as it comes? I don't know. Okay. Damn, this is fucking hard. I'm gonna say no to people look up to me because I mean, that'd be cool, but I don't know.
I look up to you.
Damn, actually, this is really hard. All right, I'm just gonna say thumbs down to people look up to me and thumbs up to I tend to be a kind person.
Okay, cool.
Next, I find it difficult to relax. I have a very wide circle of friends. I'm always ready to help others, and I like to behave correctly, whatever that means. I don't have a very wide circle of friends, so that's a no. And I am always ready to help others. Those are my answers.
Okay, for most like me, I find it difficult to relax because it's true. And least like me, I have a very wide circle of friends.
Same. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
What if we're the same personality type after this?
That wouldn't surprise me, honestly. But then it kind of would. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see. Next question. I tend to do what I'm told. I like things to be very neat and tidy. People can't put me down. I enjoy having fun.
Most like me, I like to have things.
Now, we are recording. It says recording. Okay. So I'm just
We
going
want
to
to
start.
say what happened?
I don't know. Do we?
Yeah, let's just do it. So we were recording this last night and we were almost done with this damn personality test. And then like we're 3 questions away and we realize it's not recording anymore. So we have to redo it.
I feel like this has happened to us so many fucking times. Like, this is the real struggle of doing a podcast remotely.
True.
Shit like this happens.
Yeah, but I feel like even if it wasn't remote, it would still happen. Like the problems would still occur.
Probably. But yeah, so this
Anyway.
week this week we are going to be doing a personality test. And what sort of inspired me to do this on the podcast is I had to do it at work, and I don't know, it was just really interesting to like see like my personality test results and like also all my coworkers like personality test results. So I thought we would do it on the pod. So the personality test that we're doing is called the DISC personality test. I've never done this before. I wanted to do something different that wasn't the Myers-Briggs, because I feel like every basic bitch with her own, with worth anything has done the Myers-Briggs test. So yeah, we're going to do the DISC test, DISC personality test.
This one's a little bit different where usually on personality test, you have to select somewhat agree, most agree, or most disagree, whatever. This one, it kind of states out like 4 or 5 statements, and you have to thumbs up and thumbs down the one that is least like you, excuse me, and most like you. So we're going to be reading off each section and select what is most and least like us. So feel free to join us, whoever's listening, while doing this test.
Yes, we'll have the link to this test in the description of this podcast. So if you want to do it along with us, that would be really fun. And yeah, there are 28 questions. I don't know if we mentioned that, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and start. So I'll start with the first question. Okay, the 4 statements are: people look up to me. I tend to be a kind person. I accept life as it comes. People say I have a strong personality. I think for me, I'm going to put I tend to be a kind person as most like me, least like me. People say I have a strong personality.
I think most like me would be people say I have a strong personality. I think I've heard that before too. And then least like me, I'm just gonna say people look up to me because I feel like that's a little like cocky to say, and I'm not sure who. Like I think I'm a person. Like I think of myself highly, but I don't know who.
Who the fuck looks up to you, Angela? Okay. Do you want to read the next question?
Well, of course. So these statements are: I find it difficult to relax. I have a very wide circle of friends. I'm always ready to help others, or I like to behave correctly. What am I, a dog?
Yes.
I think least like me. I actually think least like me would be I like to behave correctly because I don't ever think that way. And most like me would be I'm always ready to help others.
I would say most like me, I find it difficult to relax. Least like me, I like to behave correctly.
Yeah, that one's weird, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Next question. I tend to do what I'm told. I like things to be very neat and tidy. people can't put me down. I enjoy having fun.
I never tend to do what I'm told, so hell no to that. And I feel like I enjoy having fun would be most like me.
Same, same, same.
Next, I respect my elders and those in authority. I'm always willing to do new things, to take a risk. I believe things will go well, and I'm always willing to help. I feel that a lot of these are the same answers, but worded differently. So for me, I think that least like me would be I think least like me would be I respect elders and those in authority, even though it sounds bad. I just don't think that I like that's not my first choice. Like I'll reciprocate respect. I don't just respect because someone's old. And then most like me would be I'm always willing to take a risk and try new things.
I would say least like me, also the elders thing. Not that I disrespect my elders, but like, I don't know, super weird. And
We're
then
the same on that. Yeah.
yeah, and then most like me, I believe things will go well. Next question. I am a neat and orderly person. I am very active both at work and play. I'm a very calm and placid person. I generally get my own way.
Placid.
What the fuck does placid mean?
Placid. Oh, placid means not easily upset or excited. So I guess a monotone. I'm definitely a monotone. Um, I am not calm and I am not placid. Hell no. I can be calm, but not placid. I feel like that's a new insult to call people. You're so placid.
You placid bitch.
Placid bitch.
Look at that placid ass bitch.
Most like me, I think would be I'm a neat and orderly person. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think that's most like me too. And then least like me is I'm calm and placid because
Who
I'm
the fuck is
I'm not
placid?
fucking placid.
What are you most like neat and orderly with?
My room and sort of the way that I organize my life.
There are two areas where I am not organized whatsoever. And these are like the only areas, like when it comes to my bathroom, my kitchen, my living room, everything, my desk, like I am organized. But with my freaking car and my closet, laundry eats me alive. And my car, I'll clean it like once every 3 weeks. It's
And
awful.
the fact that you're late to everything.
But that's not so much organization. Hey, I was on time.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I don't think it is. I think that's different. Anywho, next, I am very contented with life. Contented, not content. I tend to trust people. I like peace and quiet, and I have a very positive attitude. Contented, look at us exposing ourselves for not knowing words. Contented means struggle.
Happy and at ease.
No, contended, not content.
Yes, I'm literally looking up the definition for contended, and this is what it says.
For me, it says struggle to surmount or assert something as a position in an argument.
What the fuck?
C-O-N.
Do you think it's just a typo?
No, I don't think so. I think it's CONTNTED, contended. Because this one's basically saying I'm very contended, like I'm very argumentative or fightful with life. Like you're not happy the way things are in a way.
No, I think I'm very contented, like very happy and at
Where's
ease
the
with
definition
life.
from?
The definition is the first thing on Google. It's from Google. It's the first
Dude,
thing on Google.
I'm on the first thing of Google and it says a different thing. What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
And
Okay, regardless, let's get on with this. I'm gonna say most like me is I like peace and quiet. Least like me is I tend to trust people.
least like me is the same. I tend to trust people. I don't. And then last like me is I have a very positive attitude.
Next question. I have a great deal of willpower. I always take notice of what other people say. I try to be obliging and I'm always cheerful. I think most like me is I always take notice of what other people say. Least like me, I have a great deal of willpower.
Least like me, I try to be obliging. That is not true. I don't think that's true. Do you?
You try to be obliged. Well, sometimes you can be. Like, you can be pretty passive sometimes.
With what?
Like that one time I asked you if I can call you Anne, and you were like, "Yeah," when you secretly hated it, but you just didn't want to start
I
like
know.
an
I think
argument or
I think
anything.
I low key have like a people pleasing problem when it comes to either meeting people or like within my family.
I think so too.
But anywho, I actually think that's the least like me when it comes down to it. And then most like me would be am I always cheerful? Am I that bitch?
No.
I don't fucking know. I guess I have a great deal of willpower. I'll just go with that. All right, moving on. I'm self-confident. People say I'm a sympathetic type. I have a tolerant attitude towards life, and I'm an assertive person. Mm, least like me would be what the fuck? I'm like all of these kind of. I guess
Okay.
me would be assertive because I could be more assertive, and most like me would be. I think with tolerance, like I think that's kind of where my like optimism or realism slash optimism comes into play because when bad things happen, I feel that I'm most, I guess tolerant would be a word to describe it. Like I'm most kind of calm and try and like find options or solutions.
Wait. Do you know what I just remembered?
Well,
You want to tell the podcast like the other week when you were on the phone with me and you had to break into your own house?
see, that's an example because my dumbass, I was walking my dog and I had my keys on me and I opened my door, I came back into my house, and right after I was like gonna go run an errand or I don't know what I was gonna do, but I was gonna do something. I like took off his leash, threw my keys on the couch, and then I locked my door from the inside, my front door, because it's just easier for me. And as soon as I fucking shut the door, I realized, oh my God, where are my keys? And my car key, like I couldn't turn on my car, get into my house, and nobody was home. Like I live with my sister, and like she wasn't home. So I was like, holy fuck, what am I gonna do? So I basically checked whatever windows were open on the front side of the house. And thankfully, I know this is bad. I shouldn't leave my windows unlocked. But thankfully, I left my front window unlocked and I just like jumped in. And Dylan was on the phone with me. And I'm like, give me a second. Let me break into my house.
Like you were so calm. Like, okay, when she was trying to break into her house, she was just like, because we were having like a really like deep conversation and she was still like continuing that deep conversation like while she
Like
was trying to
nothing.
break into her house. So
That tells
yeah.
my personality, I guess.
Yeah.
Same thing when we lost my debit card at the Ariana Grande concert. I'm like, "Oh, no big deal, like, it's not a problem."
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I'm definitely more anxious than Angela is because I would have freaked out. But anyways, next question. Uh, I never lose my temper. I like things to be precise and correct. I'm very sure of myself. I enjoy having a laugh and a joke.
Mhm.
Okay, part of me thinks that maybe this test was like translated from a different language because the way it's like sounding
Hmm,
is I don't- do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when you translate things from another language, it doesn't
sounds
like
weird.
yeah. But anyway, I think least like me is I'm very sure of myself. And then most like me, I guess I enjoy having a laugh and a joke, but I also never lose my temper either.
See, this is hard because 'cause I'm all of these.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna say least like me is precision and correctness, even though I do care because 'cause I'm a Virgo. Um, I just feel that It's not the most thing about me. The most thing would be I enjoy having a laugh and a joke. Who the fuck doesn't? Next, my behavior is well disciplined. Again, what am I, a dog? People see me as being helpful. I'm always on the move and I persevere until I get what I want. Okay, most like me is the last one. I definitely have shown that I will go all the way to get what I want. And least like me is going to be, I guess, my behavior is well disciplined. Like, like maybe self discipline. Yeah, I need to work on self discipline. So maybe that's a good one.
Mine are the same as you. I persevere is most like me, and then least like me is well disciplined because I can
Yeah.
definitely be more disciplined.
We always say that me and Zelen were like the same person, but different. Like we're literally so
Mhm.
alike.
Yeah,
So alike, but at the same time, there are stark differences.
I know. Yeah. Next question. I enjoy competition. I do not treat life too seriously. I always consider others. I'm an agreeable type. This is hard because I don't feel like I'm any of these.
I fucking
Well,
hate.
okay. Most like me, I always consider others, but I am not. I don't enjoy competition.
I
I
don't
do treat life
either.
seriously, and I'm definitely not an agreeable type.
If I'm playing a game with a group of people and everybody's too into it and they're like, I'm gonna win or fucking do it better or something, I will mentally check out and I just won't. I'll stop caring. I don't know what that is.
Same.
I am not. It's very rare that I feel competitive. And if I do, I get angry. I'll like quit the game. I'll be like, fuck this, you guys are cheating.
Okay, when I was a sophomore in high school, like every day at lunch, I would go to open gym and just play like volleyball. Which,
Uh-huh.
okay, I feel like I've said this before, but volleyball is literally the most fun sport ever. But okay, it's like open gym, it's like not serious at all, but people would get so fucking into it. And like, I remember one time I missed like the ball. And this girl got fucking pissed at me.
Oh my
She like
god.
yelled at me and I was like, "Oh my gosh, dude, it's a fucking game." Like, ugh.
Damn. See, I feel like she took it too far, but I feel that I could relate because there are times when I'm playing like a stupid game like Injustice 2 on the Xbox with my boyfriend, and I will literally be like, "You're not playing fair. I don't know this game as well as you do. I'm not playing anymore."
Oh my
So,
goodness.
this is
Well,
why I don't enjoy competitiveness.
yeah, I'm gonna say most like me, I always consider others. Least like me, I'm an agreeable type because I'm not
I'm
agreeable.
gonna say I do not treat life too seriously, is most like me. I don't think I do. I try not to. Next, I am very persuasive. I see myself as a gentle person. I'm a very modest type, and I often come up with original ideas. Modest. I'm not modest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with least like me. I'm a very modest type. Most like me, I often come up with original ideas. Like, I don't know,
Same.
it's very vague, but
Same. Same.
yeah. Next question. I'm very helpful towards others. I don't like tempting fate. I don't give up easily. People like my company.
Okay, again, what the fuck does tempting fate mean?
I guess it means
Oh, I'm
like
looking it up.
you don't like fucking like with the future.
Oh, to do something that is very risky or dangerous, race car drivers tempt fate every time they race. I
Oh,
get
yeah.
it. Okay. Actually, I think I like tempting fate, not faith. I like to do dangerous things. Like I don't know what it is,
Like
but
what?
like for example, I've told you stuff like I want to swim with sharks. I want a really like fast car as my next car. I just want to do adventurous things that or like for example, when I'm driving, I'm a good driver,
You are
but
not a good driver.
but I take risks. My new Twitter bio, I'm a good driver, but I take risks. Or like I'm very in the moment, very adventurous. I take risks. I don't like think too hard about consequence. Not with like big life decisions, but just like with activities or hobbies or things like that. I'm gonna say that's most like me. I'm a daredevil, basically. That's all I had to
I
say
feel
about it.
like you're not, but
But I
go
am.
on.
Because we're never in person together. Like, what am I gonna do that's daredevilish on the phone? Like, for example, me breaking into my own house, like my sister wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have done that. Like, that's just a very like kind of impulsive, on the point.
And apparently quintessential Angela thing to do.
Quintessential.
I'm learning new things about you. I'm gonna
Okay.
say most like me. I'm very helpful towards others, least like me. I don't. Uh,
I don't think you're
okay.
that helpful.
Okay.
I just thought about it. I think you're very helpful.
Just wait until you have another fucking skincare question.
Oh, you didn't even want to answer my last one.
Okay,
Don't
I'm gonna say
gas
most
yourself
like
up
me.
on this quiz.
I'm gonna say most like me. I don't give up easily because I don't. And then least like me, people like my company because people hate me.
Okay, least like me, I'm torn. Gosh, to be a cautious person. I'm a very determined person. I'm good at convincing people, and I tend to be a friendly person. Most like me, I'm very determined. Least like me, I'm good at convincing people because sometimes I really don't care.
Yeah, least like me, I'm good at convincing people. Most like me, I tend to be a cautious person. Um, I don't scare easily. People find my company stimulating. I am always willing to follow orders. I'm a rather shy person. I'm going to say most like me, I'm a rather shy person. Least like me, I'm always willing to follow orders.
Same. Least like me, I'm always willing to follow orders, and most like me, people find my company stimulating. Do I stimulate you, Dylan?
Only when you're trying to break into your own house.
I'm barely. God, what was that? Okay, retry. I'm that. I'm very willing to change my opinion. I like a good argument. I tend to be an easygoing type. I always look on the bright side of life. When I get in an argument, it's never good. I'll like if it doesn't stop, I'll end up angry or crying. So that is least
That's
like me.
that's your Scorpio moon talking.
Yeah, and then most like me would be I think that I always look on the bright side of life. I would like to think that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say least like me, I like a good argument. Most like me, I guess I tend to be easygoing, but like
No, you're not.
I'm not, but of all of these, like I guess that's the most like me. I'm a very social sort of person. I'm very patient. I'm very self-sufficient sort of person. I rarely raise my voice.
I'm actually a little confused with this survey. If we're only answering for two, how does it mark the other two blank questions or statements?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay, well, we'll just keep going. I think most like me would be I'm very self-sufficient, and least like me would be I rarely raise my voice. I feel like even when I'm excited or passionate about something, my voice like goes up. There's times when I'm talking to you about something like I'm passionate about, and you're like, stop yelling at me. I'm like, I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling.
Yeah, I would say most like me, I rarely raise my voice because I feel like I'd never raise my voice. Um,
Never. I
and
would be
least,
scared if you did.
yeah, which actually I feel like I can use that to my advantage sometimes because I feel like if I do yell, like people listen because
I
I
would
never
be so
yell.
scared if you yelled at me. Watch, you're gonna start yelling at me on our 3-day road trip to Miami.
I'm gonna call you a placid bitch. And then least like me, I'm a very social sort of person because I'm not.
You want to be though. Like you like going out and stuff. Okay. I'm
It's
always
complicated.
I'm always ready and willing. I'm always keen to try new things. I don't like arguments, and people describe me as high spirited. See, these are the same things. Most like me, I'm keen to try new things. Least like me, I guess always ready and willing, whatever that means.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for least like me, and then most like me, I don't. Actually, most like me, I'm always keen to try new things. Um, I enjoy taking a chance. I tend to be very receptive to other people's ideas. I'm always polite and courteous. I'm a moderate rather than extreme person. That is least like me.
Same. That's me too. Most likely would be
And,
I enjoy taking a chance.
and then I'd say most like me, I'm always polite and courteous. Kind of.
Okay. I tend to be forgiving type. I'm a sensitive person. I have a lot of energy and vigor. I can mix with anybody. Least like me, I cannot mix with everybody. Most like me, I tend to be a forgiving type to my own detriment.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that for least like me because I don't forgive any bitch. And then most like me, I'm a sensitive person. I enjoy chatting with people. I control my emotions. I'm very conventional in my outlook. I make decisions quickly. Okay, I make decisions quickly is least like me, and then
That's
most like
most
me.
like me.
Most like me is I control my emotions.
Okay. It's gonna make me sound bad, but least like me would be I control my emotions. I feel that I do now, but like that's not a common trait in me. And then most like maybe I make decisions quickly. I feel like I'm the kind of person that I'll just like no, whether that's good or bad. I
Mhm.
tend to keep my feelings to myself. Accuracy is very important to me. I like to speak my mind and I'm very friendly. I do not keep my feelings to myself. I'm always talking to you, my mom, or my boyfriend, or my sister. Um, and I like to speak my mind, is most like me.
I'm gonna say most like me, I tend to keep my feelings to myself, which is
Mhm,
bad, but
mhm.
whatever. This isn't fucking therapy. I'm just
No, it's not.
kidding. What if I just got like super defensive about all of these questions when I'm like, yeah, I'm sensitive and um so yeah, most like me, I tend to keep my feelings to myself. Least like me, I guess I'm very no, I'm gonna say accuracy because like accuracy is important to me, but it's not like everything.
Okay. Next, we have about 6 questions left. I like to handle things with diplomacy. I'm very daring. Most people find me acceptable and I feel satisfied with life. For me, least like me would be handling things with diplomacy, whatever that means. Most like me would be I'm very daring, as I've answered a lot of these just like that. So,
Okay, I'm gonna say least like me, I feel satisfied with life. Most like me, I guess most people find me acceptable. Again, that's really fucking vague, but
yeah, this one's weird. The first one says I'm obedient on the next one. What the fuck?
I'm obedient. I'm always willing to have a go. Loyal. What does that even mean?
No.
Loyalty is one of my strengths. I have a good deal of charm.
For me, loyalty is my strongest one, and I'm
Yeah.
clicking dislike on the I'm obedient one because that pisses me off just the way that is. Like, I'm not obedient to anyone. The fuck?
Yeah. Same for me on both.
All right. Last four. I tend to be an aggressive type. I'm good. I am good fun and have a lot of personality. People tend to see me as an easy touch. Okay. I tend to be rather timid. What does that even mean? I'm gonna look this. I think they're using like sayings that nobody fucking. Yeah, easy touch meaning means a person who readily gives or does something if asked. Oh, so like a pushover.
That's least like me. And then I guess most like me, I tend to be rather timid. I don't think I'm timid, but
You can
I
come off that
also
way.
think Yeah, I don't know.
I think most like me is I'm good at fun and have lots of personality, and least like me is I guess easy touch. Like I don't think I'm like that.
I am good at motivating people. Patience is one of my major strengths. I'm careful to say the right thing. I have a strong desire to win. I'm
I'm
gonna
the
say
best. Go ahead.
most like me. I'm careful to say the right thing. Least like me. Patience is one of my strengths.
I would say most like me is I'm good at
I
motivating
fucking knew
people.
you were gonna choose that one.
Bitch, that's like my calling in life. Like I want to be one of those voices when you're doing a workout that's like yelling at you, but in the most like motivational and powerful way. Like, you know, the soul cycle classes, they're like, don't stop, keep moving. That's like my goal to be in life. And then least like me would be I have a strong desire to win because I'm not competitive. I don't care about winning. I care about doing my own thing. Next, people find me easy to get on with. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I get a lot of satisfaction from helping others. I always think things through and I prefer to get things done now rather than later. Well, I'm a just like a lot of people my age, I am chronic procrastinator. So that's least like me. And then most like me would be I get satisfaction from helping others. I really do.
I'm gonna say most like me. I always think things through. Least like me. I prefer to get things done now rather than later.
Yeah.
Okay, and the last one. I am good at analyzing situations. I get restless quickly. I think about how my decisions might affect others. People see me as relaxed and easygoing. I'm gonna say people see me as relaxed and easygoing for most like me, because I think
I
people do see me like that.
don't. I don't.
Well, because you know me and you know how like neurotic and anxious I am, but I think like people
You
are
sell
surprised.
it.
Yeah,
You're a fake bitch.
I am a big bitch. And then least like me, I don't know. I feel like I'm all these things, but I guess least like me, I
Yeah.
get restless quickly.
I'm gonna say most like me, I'm good at analyzing situations, and least like me would be people see me as relaxed and easygoing. I think people might see me more as like a good time than like relaxed and easygoing.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready to see the results?
I am. I'm actually already on the next page, and you have to fill in like information about you really quick.
Okay, so do we want to make a mark here or should we just keep
No, just
going?
keep going. I think it's
Okay.
fast. It says I was selecting my age, and I was gonna select 21, and then I realized, oh shit, I'm actually 23.
21.
I don't know why I'm like mentally stuck at being 21.
Loading, loading,
Okay,
loading.
I got my results. Should I
Yeah, go ahead.
close? All right. It says the highest percentage is likely to be your most dominant personality, the second highest your most dominant personality factor, and so on. As such, for you, the DISC factors are ordered as dominance, influence, steadiness, and compliance. So I am 40% dominance, 29% influence, 13% steadiness, and 11% compliance. The compliance describes how I approach and organize my activity, procedures, and responsibilityness. The steadiness describes my temperament, patience, persistence, and thoughtfulness. The influence describes the way that I deal with people, the way I communicate and relate to others. And dominance describes the way I deal with problems, assert myself, and control situations. Interesting.
Wow. So, okay, I have 29% dominance, 27% compliance, 27% influence, and 17% steadiness. So, I'm trying
I
to look
think
at,
it's accurate.
yeah. Okay, my little like personality type blurb says
Oh, yeah.
you have a strong inner motivation to influence people and circumstances. You thrive on competitive situations and challenging assignments, the stresses and pressures of everyday work and
Bitch,
what?
we got the same thing.
No way.
Mine literally says that. And for me, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is so accurate. This is so me. Because this describes me, but this does not describe you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. We debunked this personality test. Don't take it. It's awful. But like, see, this is true for me. For me, I thrive under stress and pressure. Dylan knows this. I love running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Mhm.
And like I do thrive on challenging assignments, but not competitiveness. And I'm always like motivated to influence those around me. This is bullshit. I think they just slap a paragraph to you. Like, I don't think this is.
Did we just waste more time?
Well, I know. I think we learned that we cannot rely on every personality test to inform ourselves about ourselves.
Wow, well, this is a fucking
But
fail.
thanks for listening to us completely waste our time on this.
And if you have a good personality test, please DM us.
Yeah, because we'll try taking a better one later, maybe, but this one sucked.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much of a fail this was. Like, I'm kind of annoyed.
We got the same answer.
This is bullshit.
Okay, well, with that said and done, thank y'all for tuning in again another week. Please make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Friendtime Audio. DM us questions, dick pics. Just kidding. We'll block you. Um, and follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts. We're available.
Yes, thank you so much for listening. Sorry, this was awful. Bye.
Bye.